Okay, so we're officially recording, so be careful what you say. Okay, so I'm also going to, you guys got to bear with me because I haven't actually done, um, I've only done a couple. So I'm going to share my screen somehow. Okay, can you guys see that? Allie, are you meal prepping over there?
Yes.
Can you mute yourself?
I'm going.
Yes, can you? I'm hearing.
Sorry, it's me.
I know. Do you know how to put it on mute? Oh, you are.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, only because I get distracted very easily. Okay, so tonight we're going to go over a couple things, and everybody give me a thumbs up if you can actually hear me totally now. Or good. Okay, great. I'm going to get going, and here we go. So we have a couple minutes left. I know you guys are all like, some of you are like 1 point away from hitting Success Club 5. It has been known to happen that you can still hit it before midnight. So still 21-day fix and size are still on sale till midnight. You never know what could happen. Maybe shoot out one last final message after this call tonight and somebody may just go for it because it's an awesome deal. But we'll talk about the March specials. We have, you guys probably already know this, but I'm going to go over it anyway. We have the new 22-minute hardcore challenge pack. So they're going to do 2 different challenge packs. The one is going to be with Shakeology and the other one is with the Performance line. They can choose what they want, and it's going to be $140 for both of them. This month they are also getting the sandbag, and I believe it is adjustable up to 20 pounds. Everyone is asking me all about this sandbag. It just looks like I didn't include a picture, but maybe you guys have seen the images of it. It just is like it's basically a weight that they can use, and they can use that or they can use dumbbells. So they don't have to have the sandbag. And it also comes with this bonus DVD, when they get the challenge pack. It's called like Battle Buddy, I think. So they'll get that. And just so you guys know, if they don't end up going with the challenge pack, the program alone is only $40. So as coaches, we get it for $30. It's pretty cool. So it's a really reasonably priced program. If you have people that are really on a budget or something, this seems to be like a really good one. Or people also that are crunched for time, obviously. Also, they're going to do PiYo Kickstart and Shakeology, or the PiYo Challenge Pack and the Kickstart and the Shakeology Kickstart. And then they're doing, again, the 3-day refresh in Shakeology as well. So we've got some seriously really amazing challenge pack specials for March. Okay. I am always going to announce this until the next Super Saturday. So I really, really encourage you guys to come to Super Saturday. If you, I'm going to go to the one in the Sugar House Casino in Philadelphia, right in Fishtown. I know Allie is going, and Allie lives right next to it, or right near it. So we're going to do that. I already bought my ticket. I bought a ticket for Eric too, so we're both going. I got a babysitter lined up for that day. It's from, I believe, 9 to 1, and the way it goes is you do all your training in the early part, and then the last hour is a workout. So you all work out together. And it's really fun. But this year, for this Super Saturday, Coach Jimmy Nelson Hayes is going to be attending. And I've never been to a Super Saturday where we actually had one of these big top coaches come. So I'm freaking so excited because he's a really, really neat guy. He's overcome so much in his personal life, and he does amazing. So if you haven't heard of him or don't know enough about him or anything, look him up, just Google him, and he's a really neat guy. So I'm very excited, and I wanted to mention that these are really big deals, these events, and I really want you to try to go. I know Trudy, in her page, because I'm included on her personal page, she mentioned GoPro as a book to read. And I read that book. And what the author said is GoPro is a book about marketing. And what he said is that you need to attend these events. And every time you go, your goal is to bring more people with you. So since I read that a few months ago, I realized, you know what, this is a big goal. If we want our team to grow and we all want to grow as coaches, then we need to attend and we need to bring people with us. Because it's when we're all together that you really understand what it's all about. Because we're all so separated and we're all on our own. When we get together, it's honestly really amazing. So do your very, very best to try to go. Okay. So I wanted to go over some March happenings. I have a calendar that I pinned in our Team Evolution page, but I just decided last minute I'm going to run a March 7th challenge group. The other groups that I've been running have been really, really big groups, and I'm finding that some people are turned off by the big groups. They get a little intimidated. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do one for the 7th. And then I decided, you know what, because I actually got several people that said they wanted to be part of it, but it's going to just be for 22-minute hardcore only. So as a coach, if you want to do it and join me, that's awesome. If you have anybody, any challengers that are going to purchase this, and you need some help, they can join my group too. Because I think I've never done a group like that where it's only been one particular program, and I really would love to do that. So many of my groups that I've run are so diverse, which is fabulous because people learn about different programs, but I think this would be really fun, especially since it's the launch of the program. So that's going to be March 7th. Now, it's a really great idea to do free groups. So I was talking with some people, and we're going to do a mindfulness group. I don't even know what to call it yet. We were saying Zen or meditation or a happiness, free group. But at the end of the call, I really kind of want to talk to you guys or do some chatting about it on the page. I really could use your feedback. I was thinking really to do some, like, one day of meditation, one day of gratitude, one day you pay it forward to somebody. You guys have probably heard about it, but you purchase somebody else, the next person behind you in the line at Wawa, you purchase their coffee or whatever, like just a gratitude group, basically. I really believe wholeheartedly on all of that, and I really want to promote that more than I have. And I found I had a post and a lot of people reacted very positively to it. So I thought that would be an amazing free group to help people. So that's going to be March 14th, and it's going to be for 1 week. And then we have the sneak peek into coaching group that's going to be March 28th. And this is also where I want some feedback, because I'm finding the longer ones that we do, people tend to trail off. Like, it's hard for them to stay focused for 5 days and watch videos for 5 days. Sometimes with the live groups, it's hard because people can't attend the live group. So I kind of was thinking, I don't really know what I'm thinking. I just want to see what you guys think would be best. And the other thing is I want you guys involved. I've talked to a few of you already about doing videos, but I think it's fabulous. And I love the fact that Laura Costello does a lot of these sneak peek into coaching events, and I've attended them and I've done videos for them, and even Katie Rollins. But the thing is that this team, guys, I honestly think we're going to be an elite team this year. I think we're going to finish in the top of the company. Our team is blowing up, and the people that are on this team are amazing. Like, you guys are incredible people, and I cannot believe how well we are doing so early in the year. And we're a very young team. I've only been doing this 10 months, and we are doing amazing. But my whole point with that is I want you guys to be part of the sneak peek into coaching, because it's going to be your friends, your customers, your challengers that are going to be interested in you and joining our team. It's hard sometimes when we throw our friends or challengers into these other bigger groups where they don't even know any of the other people. So I want you guys to participate and start and do some videos. I don't have it fully organized yet, but I do plan on doing that this week, on particular videos that we need to do and kind of organize it better. I have a general idea, but I want to really make it very clear cut so we all know exactly what's happening. But we have obviously some time. So that's the plan for the end of the month. And if you want to do a video, reach out to me, please, because I really want you guys involved. It's your team. Okay, so this is the calendar that I pinned, and I'm going to actually make some adjustments to it. So this is pinned at the top of the page in the Team Evolution page. I did put in that we're going to do the 22-minute hardcore group on the 7th. Okay, so anyway, you can take a peek at all this, but it's also very important to do your best to try to attend the TNT Dynasty calls. They're at 9 p.m. on Wednesdays. Honestly, I have not been able to get on live, but I always listen to the replay, and it's really helpful. The Bombshell Dynasty call, I won't get into crazy detail, but we stem from one of the top teams in the company, and they are amazing. Like Melanie Mitro is on that team, Lindsay Matway, Mindy Wender, tons of amazing coaches, top coaches. So listen to those calls. I think you can even get the playback on those as well. I know you can. So, and that's all on the TNT Dynasty page. And I will do my best to start getting better at reposting the link and sharing it on our page as well. So it's just easy to go to our page to get everything you need. I know it can be overwhelming to be included into a lot of different team pages. So it'll be nice to just go to one spot to get what you need. The other thing is I wanted to also discuss the National Wake Up Call, especially for the brand new coaches. There is if you have an iPhone, there is a Team Beachbody podcast, and you can just download that and get all the past National Wake Up Calls and listen to them. So it's nice to hear about the announcements and people rank advancing, but I often don't have time to hear all of that, so I just kind of zoom right past it. So it's usually over after like the first 10 minutes. So then I get the 20 minutes of content. If you don't have an iPhone, you can actually just log into the Coach Online Office, and all of the National Wake Up Calls are in there as well. You just have to do a little, I don't know exactly where they are, guys. I'm sorry, because I just downloaded the podcast. But they are all in there, and they're amazing training tools. Okay, so I wanted to go over how to plan your schedule, because I'm hearing from so many people that this is really overwhelming, and it's normal. You're supposed to be overwhelmed, especially in the beginning. I still get overwhelmed with life and trying to work 2 jobs. So I totally get it. As a Diamond coach, I have access right now to this amazing training. And so Melanie Mitro just did this training call for us, and I was able to be part of it. And she went over a lot of this. So I want to share some stuff that I learned that I think is going to be a really big deal for us. So so we're going to start at the beginning. And I really want you guys, you can come back to this video. I'm going to post the Zoom call in our page. But you really want to assess how you really spend your time. Like, where do you have hidden minutes of time? Like, you genuinely have to think about, you genuinely have to think about it. Maybe think about your day. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry, I think my 5-year-old just snuck out of bed, but you know what? Mommy's on a call. So assess how you really spend your time. Where do you have hidden minutes? Everybody has hidden minutes that they probably don't even realize. When you're in the car, do you have a long commute? Do you have a 10-minute commute? Do you spend a lot of time watching television? Or maybe you do spend an hour a day watching a specific show or something, watching the news. even like washing dishes, in the shower. So my example is like in the shower, I have my iPhone, I put it on the speaker, and I play the National Wake Up Call every morning while I'm in the shower. And then I'll be slapping on a little bit of cover up and mascara, throwing on my clothes, and I've listened to an entire episode of the National Wake Up Call. In my car, I have audiobooks on my phone again, and I will listen to personal development in my car, because I'm in my car all day long driving around. Those are just examples that I have. And I also get up earlier than normal and get my work in. I know that people, like Eric does this, doing the dishes, you pop in your headphones and you're whatever. There is time that you have that you can listen to this stuff. It's just you have to really think about and assess it. Now, think about how much time, when you assess all of that, how much time do you have to devote to the business? What is realistic for you? Do you have 30 minutes a day? Do you have 4 hours a day? What do you really genuinely have? Because if 30 minutes a day is all you have, that's totally fine. But we have to create goals that are going to be realistic for those 30 minutes a day. You know, you don't want to have outrageous goals where you would need to spend 4 hours a day when you only have 30 minutes, because then you get overwhelmed and then you're going to want to quit. And that's the very last thing I would ever want. I want you guys to find balance and be happy. And, you know, this is a time to sacrifice some things because we're really all trying to do well and build businesses. However, you really want to have some overall balance. And assess your goals. What do you really want to achieve? You know, some of us here are content with being a hobby coach and having fun and just sort of here and there selling a challenge pack, or, you know, just trying to at it now and then. Some of us just want the discount, Psychology and other programs. Some of us want to like go big, you know, 6 figures, 7 figures. Some of us are just big dreamers and we want to reach those gigantic goals. So think about what you really want. Now, based on your goals, you need to determine certain things. If you really want to grow a huge team and if you want to make 6 figures, you need to bring on coaches. So think about the number of coaches you want, the number of new customers each month, and how many people overall like you're going to help. So for example, I have a goal of 10 new coaches each month. I want to hit Success Club 14 every month. And that's basically how I do it. You know, number of people to help, I kind of threw that in there, but I really look at Success Club because that is people. But I need to hit those goals. I want my Shakeology leads, and I want to increase the number of coaches, because that's going to help build my team volume, and that's going to help me bring in more income from a business standpoint. But honestly, I also genuinely am thinking I'm going to help people do just what I'm doing. Amazing. So you really have to think about this. It's not something you can just be like, oh, da-da-da-da-da. So you guys want to think about this after the call. Plan your posts according to your goals. So there, you kind of need to have a little map. So let's consider the calendar to be your map. So I put that together for us, but you can do your very own calendar. I just did that as an example because I want you guys to be able to duplicate these examples and make them your own. So it's whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you want, you make your own calendar, or use mine, whatever. But you're going to assess it and then you're going to work backwards. So I'm going to actually back this up a second. So looking back at the calendar for next Monday, we're going to have the Coach Basics training that starts. The 22-minute hardcore group is going to start. So I actually wrote this already to help you guys, but the Zen group is the following week. So you're going to start advertising for the Zen group next week. But in any case, think about those first 2 things. Coach Basics training starts on Monday, and so does the 22-minute hardcore group. So I've been getting a lot of questions from people to say, well, what do I post? I don't really know what to post. I need inspiration. How do you find what you're going to post? So you plan it. You want to post at least 3 times a day. You can post 3 to 5 times a day. So these are just examples. These are examples for what you would do this week leading up to March 7th, which is Monday. So you can look at all of this, but like this morning I posted that I did my workout. I don't even remember if I said that I had my greenberry shake. I can't remember, but I did that. It would be a good idea to post about 22-minute hardcore because it's starting to, actually it's live. I meant to tell you guys that. The link is live and you can order today. Heads up, I forgot to tell you guys. You can post about that. When I say share or help, that means whatever is important to you. If you want to be helping people that are not like you. So if you're into, I don't know, I'll just put it out there. Like if you're into makeup or something, let's say you find this fabulous mascara and you love it so much, you share how amazing this mascara is. That could be your post. You find a recipe that you love, like Allie, you posted those stuffed peppers today. That's your sharing. Here's the stuffed peppers. Here's the recipe. These were amazing. That's what you're sharing. You want to help people. This is a job of helping people. So you always want to be able to people to trust you and that you're there to help them. So that's what share/help. I'm going to throw that in there. Coach Basics. That's me saying like talk about Coach Basics training because just because the sneak peek into coaching event technically is over, you can still put people in there if they are interested in coaching. And also, you still basically have an entire week for coaches to get started for Monday. So don't stop recruiting them just because the sneak peek is over. And then you can do like a motivation post at the end of the day. So I basically sprinkled throughout how I probably will plan to do everything. Like I like to do funny posts or something helpful or something silly. I like recipes. You could do college recipes, whatever, guys. Like you are your own coaches and you have your own interests, so share it. But I did want to say something to avoid, though, is posting links only. You really want to make things personal. I see a lot of us do it, and I did that in the beginning, too. I do post links every now and then, and that's fine, but not just like only links or only images of Autumn Calabrese and, Tony Horton. Like, I felt uncomfortable about this in the beginning. I didn't want to like slap my face in every picture, but to be honest, they're coming to you. Your friends and family are coming to you. They want you. They don't really care about these products. Like I've said this before, they can go on Amazon, which a lot of them actually do. I'm not surprised if somebody does, but they can go anywhere to get stuff, but you're the one they're following. You're the one they're interested in. So you want them to be aware that it's you, that there is that you can help them. So it's okay to put your face on stuff. You don't have to do a selfie for every single picture, but you do want to let it be known that you are the coach. Do you know what I mean? And if you're going to post like a link to a recipe, my advice is to take a picture of the recipe once you've made it. Go into some sort of pic collage thing or some app to put the picture in there of what you've made and then type up the recipe or type the recipe in the post and then add the picture too. But you want it to be more personalized. It just makes it more you and it makes it seem it's more legit when it comes from you rather than just like links. So those are some of my top tips, and I found them to be really helpful, and people really appreciate that. And it is a little extra work, but people appreciate that, and they know that you're willing to work to help them too. So I just said set some goals, guys, and then demolish them. Like really think about what you want and then crush your goals, because I know you guys are amazing people on this team. Like I can't get over how great this team is, and it just seems to be blowing up, and we're pulling in. You guys are such quality people. I'm really excited because you're going to help so many others. And I can't believe it's only, well, we're going into March already, and it's wild. But anyway, so that's it for now. I don't know how much time I have left because I'm not seeing, I think I have like maybe like 5 minutes left, but you guys can unmute yourselves. And I wanted to open it up to any questions. I know I covered a lot of information. So does anybody have questions or anything about what we talked about or what I talked about? I know there's not a lot of us on here. What do you guys think about, I want some feedback on, oh good, I have like 5 minutes, okay. What is your feedback? Let me back it up. I'm sorry, I'm super distracted. Nope, there it is. Do you guys have any feedback for the mindfulness group? Like, do you think I should do like a day of meditation, like have people, like Allie, you had mentioned that Headspace app, and that's what I use because that thing totally helps me. And I just sit there, listen to that guy talk, and I do what he says.
I like that. Calm is another free app that you can use.
Okay.
There's another one called Take a Break too. And you can pick between like 7 minutes or 13 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Do you think that, so like one day we should do like meditation? Do you think that, honestly guys, I am super, super objective. So my feelings do not get hurt when it comes to this stuff. Like if you think my idea is like bogus, just tell me, or, you know, give me some better ideas. But meditation one day, like a pay it forward day. You guys think that sounds okay?
Yeah, I think that sounds good, Tina.
Okay. Oh, you do? Okay, thanks. Like, oh, Trudy, I didn't even know you were there. So you want to do like a stretching day? I remember Trudy, you said something like that. Like maybe we could incorporate PIO into it for people who want to do more like, or even like a Tai Cheng program. Do you think we should try something like that?
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
Because what we could do now that I'm talking is we can give people the 30-day free trial if they haven't already used it, and they could try the Tai Cheng or the PIO or even any of them actually, just to kind of have, you know, that physical release through exercise. What else? Because I want to do it for a full week. So we have meditation, pay it forward, the exercise day. What else? Well, we can always think more about it, but do you guys have any other ideas that are popping to mind right now? I'm not. It's also kind of late and I'm really exhausted. Okay, so I will continue to work on that, but we obviously have some time. And then the sneak peek into coaching. So I know that, Trudy, you have like 1,000 new coaches who also have 1,000 new coaches. So our team is really growing. So, and I know that I want, like Trudy and I, we basically started at the same time. So like I want some of the coaches that are under you to do it too. And I know you were mentioning that. There is I listened to a National Wake Up Call, and she went into great detail about her sneak peek into coaching because she has recruited a lot of coaches, but had a lot of success with her coaches. So she goes over, you know, objections. There's just so much to go over, but I want it to be, more detailed than I think some of the ones that we have been doing. But I also don't want it to be overwhelming to people. but the idea is really so that, because I feel like so many of us are overwhelmed. Like we come on board and we're like, what the heck? I didn't realize, oh my God, it was so much. But I want to be clear with people about how much support they have when they do come on board. That there are the 3 vital behaviors for coaching. And a lot of times we don't really mention that until they become coaches, but I want to bring that up in the sneak peek. I have started bringing it up. Like I really stress personal development in my challenge groups, because I think it's a huge deal that people do that, but also it's just a part of coaching already. So if you're exercising, you're drinking your shake, you're working on your personal development, you're already doing 2 out of 3 things that a coach does. So it's just learning how to invite and how to share. But I want to be upfront with people about that. So anyone here on the call want to do a video? Heather, I already talked to you.
I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't care. That's
Because
fine.
even if we do like our own personal stories, like it doesn't have to be some like great long, I want them to be simple, but I think that would be really good. Okay. Who else wants to do one? I'm pretty much going to get every single one of you to do one. Even Kat. Kat like just came on board and she's going to do it. She's going to. Okay. So everybody think about it, because it's going to be great. And I just think it's time for us to start branching off from, I don't like to, actually maybe branching off is not the right term, but it is important for us to start doing our own, because it's going to be your coaches that you are recruiting, and they want to see you. It's going to mean a lot more to them when they see you doing the videos. So I think that's going to be really important. I'm going to just open it up one last time. Anybody have any questions about anything? Okay, kids, go to bed. Everybody have a good night. It was good to see you all. I'm going to upload this thing and put it into the Team Evolution page so you guys can watch it again if you want to take a look at the PowerPoint. Okay, I'm going to figure out how to hang up. You guys all have a lovely night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.